Hi guys, happy Friday. My internet's going in and out and my phone keeps turning off. I don't know why, but of course it always happens when I'm trying to do something like this. So hopefully I don't lose you guys, but if I do, I'll be back on, so just know that. Okay, I am making my hoop wreath tonight that I've been kind of showing you, and I've showed a couple pictures. I've already made one. If you can see it behind me, I have two shutters on my main wall in my living room. I don't know why it looks kind of blurry, but I've got two shutters back there, and I am putting these hoop wreaths on both shutters. So they're really easy to make, super inexpensive too. So especially if you're looking to do something that has doubles, or even if you want to do like triples or fours, like on your windows, things like that, this would be a good idea for that too. So I'm gonna go ahead and make my second one tonight. I just wanted to pop on here and show you kind of the process that I'm doing. It's super easy, not a big deal to do. So if you're on, just say hi, let me know you're watching, tell me where you're from, and just let me know what you're up to. It's Friday night. Hoping I don't lose you guys tonight because my internet keeps going in and out, and I turned my internet off, but hopefully that works. Okay, so what we're gonna start with is this hoop. Sorry, kind of a weird thing. I'm gonna come sit down here so I can see you. This hoop is from Amazon. It is actually a macrame hoop, and I've seen a lot of different people use different things, but this is actually a 12-inch. They come in all different sizes. I know if you guys have followed kind of like the hoop wreath trend, a lot of people put like multiple sizes on their walls and stuff. So this is actually a 12-inch hoop. I liked it because it was gold, and it was only like $5 on Amazon. So if you want, I can link the I can put the link in this video for you guys so you can follow it. So let me know. Just post on here if you want the link to it. Otherwise, you can just search macrame hoop, and this is a 12-inch version. I think it's like 5 something. So that's how you're gonna what you're gonna want to start with. What I did was I was at Hobby Lobby just going through like the stems and sticks and things, and at first I thought that what I was gonna need to do was I was gonna need to get 2 of everything. So I was gonna, because what I want to do is I want to put it sorry, I'm trying to figure out like the best angle. At first I thought I needed 2 because I thought maybe I would need to put 1 on each side of everything. Like I was gonna have stuff coming up this way and stuff coming around this way. But then when I got to thinking about it, I figured, you know, this is like pretty full, and most everything that you get at Hobby Lobby stem-wise has wire, like it's made with wire. So what I decided to do instead of buying like 2 of everything, and also to keep my costs low, was I just decided to buy 1, and I went ahead and I pretty much like folded all these wires in half. Okay, so instead of using 2, I just went ahead and like folded that in half. So hopefully you guys can see what I mean by that. And I'm going to do that with everything. So I have, so this is just 1 stem, folded in half. And then I was trying to like plan out in Hobby Lobby like what I wanted it to look like. I knew I wanted a little bit of gold, a little bit of red, a little bit of white. Those are typically my favorite Christmas colors. So I went ahead and picked out this gold, pretty shiny gold stem. And I'm going to do the same thing with this. I'm going to actually pull it and bend it so that I get kind of like double, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna bend it like that. So I'm kind of gonna form what I wanna do first before I'm actually going to wire it on. I'm gonna show you kind of that whole process, but first I like to kind of lay it out and see how I want it to look before I get it on. So what I'm gonna do my green first, and then I think I'm going to do my gold, and then I also got these red berries. So after my gold, well actually I think I'll do my red berries first because I kind of want to kind of have my berries go intermingling in the green. And for the berries, I did get 2 sets just because I wanted it to be a little bit more red on both sides. So I probably will do this like in 1 set. So I'll probably have these together. And I'm going to have it connected. So your whole wreath is going to be kind of connected in the middle, okay? So also on these macrame hoops, there is a seam, and I messed up in my first wreath and I didn't do it on the seam, but there is like a seam on this wreath or this hoop, so you'll be able to see that. So you're going to want to make sure that where all your stuff is gathering, that you gather it on the seam. So I made that mistake in my last wreath that I made, and the seam is like over here, and you can't really notice it, but I was like, oh. So you do stuff and then you learn from it. So yeah, so I'm kind of gonna like set it all up before I do it. So after my berries, I'm gonna do my gold, and like I showed you, I kind of pull apart my gold in 2 different sections, and I'll have that kind of sitting on top. And once you get everything wired down, you can go ahead and kind of like zhuzh your wreath. You know, it's all made of wires, so you can kind of turn it. I'm gonna have all of this connected under this wreath, and then I kind of want it all to like curl around. So I want it to kind of flow with the circle. It would be cute if it was kind of left out, but I do want it to kind of flow. So I'll show you that at the end. And then I got this big white poinsettia for the middle, just to kind of cover. You want to kind of get one like anchoring piece, so something a little bit bigger that you can cover like the middle where all your gathering with your wire is going to be. So in the end, it's going to look like this, and except for all of this is going to kind of curve around, and it's all going to curve around, so you'll be able to so it'll kind of just flow with the circle, you know what I mean? Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and get started. If you guys have any questions, just let me know. Hi Kendra, how's it going? If you're watching, say hi. Tell me what you're up to tonight, what you're up to this weekend. Okay, so you're gonna need your stuff that I just showed you, all of that, but you're also gonna need wire cutters for your wire, and you're also gonna need some kind of pliers, because I have found that it's much easier to use pliers. The first time I did this, I was trying to just like twist it and like jam the wires like down there. Sorry you can't see my face. I don't know if that's weird, but I don't know a better way. So I feel like I need like something hanging from the ceiling for my phone. So the first time I did it, I tried to like jam the wires all in, and my husband was watching me, and he was like, that doesn't look like a very good way. So he showed me kind of a little trick with the pliers, so I'll show you here in a minute when I get it, just to get like the wire on like really tight and good. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started. So for those of you that are just popping on, this is just 1 stem. I went ahead and folded it in half. It just takes your costs down a little bit. I'm using, I think the better thing to use would be like floral wire that's actually colored green, but this is just, I couldn't find mine. So I'm just using like regular wire, which works too. But I think a better thing would be to use like a floral wire. I think it'd just be easier to use. So, okay, find your seam. It's here, that's where I'm gonna start so that you can't see it. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna lay my wire down on the counter, and then I'm gonna pull it up and around. Sorry if you can't see, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna kind of like, you're just gonna like, you know, kind of twist your wire. So then, when your wire's twisted on there, you're gonna take your pliers, you're gonna clamp it down like as low as you can get, and then you're just going to twist. And this is actually pretty cool. You probably can't see, but the more that you twist this, it just like gets really tight on there. So instead of just trying to like twist it with your fingers and tuck it and kind of move it, if you just twist, it looks like it already broke off, but if you just keep twisting, it'll get really tight. It'll get really down close to like the metal. So I'm just gonna do 2 because this is gonna be my main piece. And from here, all the rest of the things are smaller. So I just want to do 2 on this one because it'll kind of like anchor it down. So the more you twist, the tighter it's going to get onto your hoop. So you can just twist, twist, twist. And then if there's like any left over, you can just use your wire cutters and cut it off. But I found that this is just like a way better way to use these rather than trying to do it just with my fingers. Okay, so clipping that off. So now I have my first piece, okay? So I also need to clip this long stem off, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I kind of just decided to wait until after I clipped it on just to make sure. Hopefully I can get it. These wire clippers are kind of, or wire cutters aren't as strong as some other ones I have. Okay, maybe I can't get it. I'm gonna have to do that later when I can put some muscle into it. Okay, second piece are gonna be my red berries. So I'm gonna kind of just zhuzh these down into my greenery. And then the second one can go down as well. I've already clipped off some pieces of wire ahead of time, so. And I'll send you a picture of this up close when I'm finished. For those of you that do crafty type stuff, you know that it never really like looks the best until you're completely finished and you can actually, like for wreaths anyways, when you get it like put up where you want it, you can kind of move it around. The other weird thing with this wreath was since I had it on the side, I went to go hang it. I didn't even like think about this at all, but when I went to go hang it, like I put like a piece of twine right here and I went to go hang it and it kind of like tilted sideways because of the weight on the side. So wherever you're going to want to hang it, you're going to want to know that you're going to need some kind of like tack or little nail or something, like something that's going to hold like right here on your wreath. Because for me, what I chose, like all of this stuff ends up being really heavy at the end. So when you go to hang it, if you want it to be like on the side like this, which you can totally have it this way too, but if you want it to be on the side, just know that you're going to also need some kind of little something to keep it from falling. Hi. Hi. Hey. What's up? Okay, go ahead. Okay, let's see if anyone else is on. Say hi if you're watching. I see a bunch of people on. Okay, so yeah, so we have both of our reds on now. And I think all of this greenery for both of my wreaths, because I got 2 of each to make 2 of them, because I wanted matching. Love you. Good night, I love you too. Okay, see you in the morning. Okay, so I have my red, and then, are you guys like, who is that little person? That's my daughter who, she's come out of her bed, like, out of her room like 10 times tonight saying different things, so. Hey Linda, how's it going? Thanks for watching. Hi Michelle, hi Heather. Thanks for watching, guys, so sweet of you to hang out with me on a Friday night. Okay, so I've done my green, done my red. I'll show you a little bit up close. I'm just using wire. Like I said earlier, I think it would be easier to use like a floral wire or something, but I couldn't find mine, so I just grabbed this, and this works fine too. So, but some kind of wire to hold it on, and you're just gonna wanna plan it all out ahead of time to make sure like everything looks the way you want it to look and all that good stuff. You also are probably going to need to put wire, if you do something like this, you're probably going to need to put wire up on the ends too, and I will do that and I'll show you guys, but just in case. It's kind of like, I've never really made one of these, so the first time I did it, it was kind of like a learning experience for me. Trying to figure out like what looked the best and all that fun stuff. So it's always different. I feel like stuff always turns out different, and you think like, oh, like that's just gonna be super easy, and you know, and then you start getting into it and you're like, oh, this isn't as easy as I thought it was gonna be. Okay, so I'm on to my third piece, which is my gold. And same thing, you're just kind of layering it. And no wonder this is so heavy. Look at all the stuff I chose for it. I've seen some really pretty like non-Christmas hoop wreaths that are just like plain greenery that just, it just kind of dangles down, and it's just very soft, and it's so pretty. I've seen a lot of really pretty pictures. The last time I posted this hoop wreath, a couple people posted some pictures saying that they have made them. So if you've made one before, please post a picture on this video. I would love to see, and I know everyone else would love to see it too. I always love seeing what you guys are making. It's inspiring to me to see what you guys are doing. So as it's getting a little bit bigger and heavier, I'm just going to add a second piece of wire. And I've also seen people do these with, they're not macrame hoops, they are, what is it? They're like they're wood, and then people would do like the like cross stitching maybe, or something like that. I'm trying to remember the wooden things where you can like take them apart and stuff. You can also do that with those, and it's more of like a wood element, which is also really nice, like kind of like a botanical warm feel when you have that wood. But I thought the gold would be pretty for Christmas. So all right, so we have our 3 layers here. For those of you that are just popping on, all of this stuff is just one stem that I've folded in half and pulled half to one side, half to the other, except for the berries. The berries are their own stems, but everything else is just one, just bent in half. So when I'm all through with this, I'm gonna cut off, obviously, these long stems here from the sticks. Obviously, you don't want those, but everything is pretty much being gathered at this one middle spot, okay, with wire. So super easy, nothing fancy. So my final thing I'm gonna do is this poinsettia, and let's see. Okay, so my wreath on this side, let's see. For those of you just coming on, I'll show you this again to show you what I'm doing. So if you can see the shutter over there on the left side, that's the wreath that I've already done. It looks really blurry over there, I don't know why. But so this wreath is gonna go on this side like so. So it's gonna be kind of like the green on this side and the green on that side. So this is what it's gonna look like. So I'm gonna kind of look at it like that and then decide how I want my poinsettia to be sitting. I don't think it like really matters, but maybe just before you tie on like your final anchoring piece, just kind of decide exactly maybe how you want it. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this piece now. Sorry, this is really probably maybe a little annoying for you guys to watch. Oh, embroidering hoop, Heather. Thanks for letting me know what that's called. That's an embroidery hoop. So you can also use that. They're wooden, so it gives just a little bit of a different look and feel, you know. All right, same thing with this last guy here. You're just gonna wanna pull it up, twist it. If you guys have made one of these before, I would love to see some of your pictures. I've seen a lot of like really, really cool ones. I've seen a lot of really cool, like almost like gallery wall of hoop wreaths, which is awesome. I've seen like in a lot of bedrooms, like over the top of people's beds, they have all different sizes of hoops with, some have greenery, some have don't. Hey. Okay, go ahead. We got a lot of potties tonight. Okay, moving on. I feel like, I don't know what the deal is with that. If anyone has any tips for, she keeps coming out of her room and she's like, I have to go potty, but she doesn't really have to go potty. She just wants to come out and like come out. So if anyone has any little tips on that, I don't know. It's like a thing in this house. And I don't know how to get her to stop doing that. So sorry if you can't really see what I'm doing right now. It's kind of like deep under here in this pile of Christmas stuff, decor. Okay, so here we are.
Good night, I love you.
Good night, I love you too. Ooh. See you in the morning. Okay.
And what are you doing?
Oh, I'm just making this beautiful Christmas wreath. Okay, so here it is. So at the end, you're going to want to, good night, love you. Ah, she's so cute. I can't even. Okay, so at the end, you're gonna just wanna curl all these branches around, like I was saying at the beginning, and you kind of are gonna wanna just kind of nestle. I kind of like to just nestle all these little berries, all these little gold things. You don't really want it to look like super layered, like you just stacked everything on top of each other. You want to kind of nestle stuff in and maybe put some stuff sort of behind, sort of on top. So, kind of like so, okay? And then what I'm going to also do, well, I'll probably put another piece of wire maybe on the bottom so that it doesn't flop. See, because there's only like one anchoring point in it right now. So what I'm gonna do is I'll just do that right now since I have a little piece of wire here. So did you see how that was kind of flopping down a little bit? You don't want it to be flopping, obviously. Especially when it's hung, you don't want it to be kind of like, you don't want it to be leaning forward or anything. So you're gonna want to kind of put a little piece at the, just maybe on one little branch or something, just to keep it from doing that. Okay. So there's one side. And then I may not need to do it on the top because that bottom piece may hold it. Okay. So as you can see, I haven't cut this off yet, so that will be gone. But this is what it's gonna look like. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna tie a piece of twine on the top, just like a normal piece of twine, nothing fancy. I'm gonna tie it on the top, do a big hoop, and depending on where you're hanging it, like I said before, you can, my initial thought was to have them be like this, kind of like this on the bottom, which would also be really cute. You could hang it like that. But I kind of liked how they were on the side. But like I was saying, when I went to go hang it, what was happening was that it was kind of like tilting weird. Like it was kind of a weird tilt. So what I had to do was go in and put a little tack over so that it would kind of hold, so it would hold straight. You could do one with her, that may help. Yeah, maybe I should. She wants her video time too. She is adorable. Yeah, she is very cute. And she loves all this kind of stuff too. I think she does. Maybe I'm just trying to convince myself. No, she's very sweet, but she's definitely a manipulator, so she tries to come out and hang out all the time. So anyways, okay, wait, this is gonna be, oh hey, there she is again. Go on. Okay, you can say hi. Everybody knows you're here now. Say hey.
Hey.
Okay.
I'm Hayden.
She says she's Hayden. That's her name. What do you think of my wreath? Is it beautiful?
Yeah, it looks good. Is this where you hold it right there?
Well, no, this needs to be cut off still, but so that will be gone. But what do you think? Did it turn out good?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so here is the hoop wreath. Let me know. There she goes. Let me know if you guys want the link to this macrame hoop. Like I said, it's from Amazon. It was $5. I liked it because it was gold. I may need to put a little piece of wire right there, but these would be also really pretty on a front door. So I was like, that'd be cute for a front door.
I love you.
I love you too. Good night. You might as well just stay out here now. She's like in the video now, so. Anyways, tell me what you guys think of these. Like I said, if you've made one, if you want to make one, if you end up making one, send me a picture. I'd love to
I'm
see.
hungry.
So, hey Jenny, how's it going? Thanks for watching.
I'm hungry.
Oh, Hayden's hungry. Okay, guys, that's all I have for you tonight.
I'm hungry.
Okay, hold on one second. If you guys have any questions, feel free to message me. So, oh dear. Anyways, all right, guys. This is it. This is the end result. Super cute, super easy. Go make you one. I'll talk to you guys soon. Let me know if you have any questions. Hey. Let me make sure I didn't miss anything. Anyways, if I missed anything, I'll go back and read all your comments and see if you guys have questions or anything. Anyways, I hope you guys have a good Friday night, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye. You're welcome, Linda. Talk to you later.